What is going on, YouTube? Joe here with Cottonee Media, and welcome back for another episode of Pokemon Omega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire Battle Spot Live. This is episode number 30, and coming into today, we are sitting at a record of 49 and 11, and I already hit the challenge button, so we're going to be jumping right into things very quickly this time around. I'll try to give you guys a refresher really fast, of course. As I always say at the beginning of these videos, if you would like to show your support, feel free to do so. You can click that like button right below this video. That always does help out. So do your comments and suggestions. So anything you would like to put down there is always appreciated. And this is a very threatening team we're going up against. As for our team, our Cottonee is kind of taunt bait because it has no attacks. It's a troll set, basically. It's got Focus Sash. Memento is key on there, as well as Stun Spore. Then we've got an Intimidate Assault Vest Scrafty, which can take on Greninja very easily. So that's basically why it's there, because I needed something that could handle Greninja. We've got Quiver Dance, Life Orb, Beautifly, which is fun. That didn't work last time. We've got Choice Scarf, Adamant, Staraptor, which I'm going to lead off with here. Stall Breaking Gliscor with a Rocky Helmet. So, yeah, and I am Poison Heal as well. So if I do get Toxic, then I can still recover my HP and everything. But I have Roost, so I would rather have the Rocky Helmet for things like Kangaskhan. And last but not least, we have a Never Melt Ice Aurorus with Rock Polish and Hyper Voice and all of those fun things. So Aurorus put in some work last time as well, took out an Altaria in one hit, which was pretty impressive. Mega Altaria, that is. I'm going to lead off with the Staraptor here, just because it does work against his team, honestly. If he wants to lead off with Breloom, we can U-turn to break the Sash. And I'm going to bring Beautifly, too. So that's the plan. I feel like that opening just 2 minutes or so. Has it already been 2 minutes since we started this video? But I feel like that was like really rushed because I hit the challenge button by accident as I hit the record button. But oh well. Oh well. That just might make for a bit of a shorter video. I don't know. Anyway, he does lead off with the Greninja, which is fine by me because I still outspeed this thing. And if he's not Focus Sash, I can just kill him with like Double Edge if I wanted to. I mean, I'd have to lock myself into that. U-turn probably still kills, so that might be the better play here. Because if he is Sash, I can take him down to that and then go. But what do I go into though? I don't have any switch-ins. That's the problem. I have no switch-ins for Greninja because I didn't bring Scrafty. So I guess I am going to lock myself into the Double Edge. I will. I'm okay with the recoil. That's fine. And he is Life Orb, apparently, because he's just going to die. So Staraptor already putting in some work for us. That recoil wasn't too bad. It's only about 50 HP worth. I mean, Staraptor is frail anyway. You're not taking any hits with it. As he is going to go into the Heatran, I think we need to switch here because I can come back in and hit him with a close combat. And if we can get some prior damage off on it, that'll just be a dead Heatran. The question is, what do I go into? That's the problem. I guess Gliscor? I mean, if he goes for Lava Plume, though, maybe he'll go for Toxic. Be sub-Toxic. That'd be great. If you're sub-Toxic, which a lot of the Heatrans on Battle Spot are, Gliscor just beats it outright. Because if we can get him to Toxic us here, that'd be great. But if not, we can still taunt him and force him to go for Lava Plume, and we should be able to EQ him twice. As he does go for the Flamethrower, so he doesn't even have the Lava Plume. That's offensive. Oh my goodness, that's offensive. Wow. Not even bad. Offensive Heatran is powerful. I mean, it has 130 base special attacks. I don't know why so many people use it as a stalling thing. We do actually outspeed this, though. So that is interesting. He must not have been max speed. I do have quite a bit of speed on this Gliscor, but I'm not max. Maybe I just barely outsped him. Because, I mean, I'm nowhere near max, but I do have quite a bit. I think I have 92 speed EVs on this, just to be able to outspeed certain things. But, I mean, I'll take it if Gliscor just one-shots a Heatran like that. Not even bad. He does show the Breloom, and he's going to be able to put something to sleep here, unfortunately, and there's not much I can do about it. But I think we win anyway with Staraptor, unless Mach Punch just OHKOs from where I'm at, and I don't think it does. I would hope that it doesn't, otherwise double-edging the Greninja is going to come back to haunt us. As he does just go for the Mach Punch here for damage, and he's going to get hurt by the Rocky Helmet, so if we had a Sash, that is gone. Knockoff, and yeah, he did have a Sash. Okay, well, fair enough. Then I think we may have won here. I don't know if he has anything for Beautifly either. I'm going to taunt him so he can't spore me, and he ends up just going for the Rock Tomb. So maybe he doesn't have the spore, or maybe he just wants me dead. He should have went for 2 Rock Tombs, because I think that would have killed. I'll just go for EQ here. I can't really do anything to Breloom anyway. And now he goes for Bullet Seed. Why didn't he just go for that? I figured he didn't have the Bullet Seed. Huh. I don't know. Maybe he was predicting something else to come in? I don't know. He's just going through all of his moves here. And we could probably just go into Beautifly, too. So that's what I'll do. Now, if this is max speed and Jolly, then he will outspeed us, but they're usually adamant. So, yeah, he's adamant, so we're timid. We do outspeed him, and Bug Buzz should take him out because Breloom's special defense is absolutely awful. And Beautifly hits quite hard. It has base 100 special attack this gen. I'm pretty sure it got a buff. I think it did. I think it was base 90, maybe even less than that. No, I think it was base 90 in 5th gen. But anyway, that's going to be a victory for us. That was a really, really fast battle. We are 6 minutes into this video, and we're already done one of our matches. So that is something. That brings our record to 50-11 on the series. And we have a chance to get up to a 40-game differential if we get another victory today. So we will see. Or maybe even more than that if there's a bonus battle waiting for us. What music do I want to do? I guess music number 19. Whatever that is, we'll just go with that. And we'll see if Battlespot can find us a trainer. Somebody else from Japan here, as always. I don't know. I feel like I'm always going up against Japanese players. This is a pretty interesting team. Actually, no, it's not. It's just standard with a Rhydon, basically. And a Goodra. Goodra's not too common on Battlespot. So those two are really cool to see, especially that Rhydon. That's awesome. Now, what do I want to bring to this battle? Cottonee, I feel like that could be something that we'd want to have on the team because we can paralyze things, such as the Charizard, which, honestly, is there really anything else I'd want to paralyze? Maybe the Gyarados of his Dragon Dance. Everything else is really slow. Like, Aegislash is slow, Ferrothorn is slow, Rhydon is slow. Goodra's base 80 and never runs a positive speed nature, so that's pretty slow. I think, do we have to bring Gliscor? That Aegislash, though, what am I going to have for that Aegislash? And the Ferrothorn, too. Like, Gliscor just beats Ferrothorn. So, I'm going to bring that. I'm going to lead off with the Cottonee. And Scrafty can take on Goodra. Scrafty can also take on the Rhydon. So I guess we're going to bring the Scrafty. That's looking pretty promising. And depending on what that Charizard has, Scrafty can actually take that on, too. Not well, but it can take a hit and hit it back with like a Poison Jab or a Knockoff or whatever. But it is Mega, so we don't get the boost from Knockoff, so that is a thing. I guess we could go with Staraptor instead for the Charizard. Yeah, because I have nothing else for Charizard. So, Double Edge, I think just Oko's Charizard. If it is Y. I keep thinking it's Y. So, if it's X, it does get a boost in its physical defense, so it probably won't die, but... Oh well. Oh well. I guess we just have to give it a go here, as my opponent is going to lead off with the Goodra. And he has completed a lot of contests with that thing, clearly. As we're leading off with Cottonee here. I don't know if I want to leave this in. Do I want to have my Focus Sash broken just to Stun Spore a Goodra that's pretty slow anyway? I mean, maybe. Maybe I do, maybe I don't. I feel like that's just not a good thing to do. I don't think he can kill me with anything with if I go into Staraptor. Oh wait, no, they can carry Ice Beam. He could go for Ice Beam here, and that would be bad. Ice Beam actually just kills my entire team. That is not good. That is not good. I guess I have to stay in. I have to try to get a safe switch into Staraptor, I suppose. I'm going to Stun Spore. And he does stay in, and... Oh, he's Sap Sipper! Wow, how did I forget that? How did I forget that? They all carry Sap Sipper. For some reason, I was thinking Gooey, but nobody runs Gooey anymore. Sap Sipper is by far the superior ability. And Cottonee is going to get frozen by the Ice Beams. So that was a complete waste of time. I'm going to go for Memento just in case we happen to break out. And we do not. We're going to die to an Ice Beam. What this does, though, is it allows me to get a safe switch into Staraptor. And Double Edge might just be an Oko. I don't know that Goodra can take that, even from max HP. That was such a stupid play. Why did I do that? I mean, to be fair, if I did just switch in Staraptor there, it would probably be dead. So it worked out, but it's still not really a good play. I probably should have went for Memento right off the bat if I wanted to go for anything. I will go for Brave Bird because I don't want Aegislash to be able to come in and just be immune to Double Edge. And that's just Oko, not even a critical hit. That HP bar just dropped so quickly. Oh my goodness. The power that is Adamant Staraptor. That's not even banded damage. He is going to go into the Aegislash now. And I guess I have to go right into Gliscor. Shadow Ball's really going to hurt. What do you have for Staraptor, though? Flash Cannon, maybe? I guess that would be the only thing he can do that can hurt me. But I am going to go to the Gliscor because they're often stall sets, as he does go for the King Shield. This is another one, like Heatran. Like, it has a lot of offensive capability, and everybody just is starting to use it as a, like, sub-toxic user, which is kind of silly. Kind of silly, in my opinion, but I will go for a Taunt here, just to prevent any of those shenanigans, and that means he can't go for King Shield either. So that is going to help me out, as he is going to attack here. What are you going for? He's going to go for the Iron Head. He's completely physical then. And yeah, he's going to get hurt by that, and he has to stay in his attacking form now. And this is great for us. He's probably going to switch here, to be honest, because if he doesn't, it just dies. We're lucky he didn't have Shadow Ball. I mean, we could have taken one of those, but it doesn't matter. I'm going to go for an EQ, as he is going to go for Shadow Sneak for damage, and this is going to be the end of Aegislash. He gets a critical hit, which does bring us down below half, and that is unfortunate for the extra damage, but I would rather have him get a crit that is not going to take me out, and then I can just take him out instead. So getting rid of Aegislash is huge, because depending on what this last Pokemon is, Staraptor just kills it. So, it is the Gyarados, and he's not going to be able to get an Intimidate off on Staraptor. I do outspeed +1 Adamant Gyarados, even if it's Mega, so that's good. And he's going to have to take a little bit of chip damage to kill me, because all of his moves that would hit me are contact moves, like Waterfall, Ice Fang, etc. I could go for Roost here, I guess, but I'm going to go for Knockoff and hope that he's not Mega. Get rid of, like, lefties or whatever he may be carrying, Lumberry, I don't know. It's my best play. I just want to get some damage off on this thing because Gyarados, I think if it's Mega, I can kill it with a close combat, but I need a little bit of damage because a close combat maxes out at, I think, 90% to a Gyarados that has some HP investment. So we want to make sure we get that prior damage, get it in range. That's very important. And he is going to Mega Evolve, so I guess EQ would have been better. But I didn't want to try to make that prediction. At least I'll get a tiny little bit of damage off. A tiny, tiny little bit. And, oh, just kidding. He does just outspeed me because he is max speed. Max speed Gyarados, which means as he gets a crit, I don't think that mattered at all. Even though I'm defensive, it's still an Ice Fang from a Mega Gyarados. Did not matter. Sucks that he got so many crits, though. He got like 2 or 3 crits this, two or three crits plus the freeze in this battle. What's going on? Thankfully, none of them really mattered too much. But we did get some chip damage. Rocky Helmet does do, I think, around 16? Is it 16%? 12. I think it's 12. I don't know. It's in that range there. And I'm just going to... Blah, blah, blah. I am just going to go for the close combats. And that just Oko's it from there. That's a critical hit, too. Oh, my goodness. Now the Hax is going the other way. That was just a Haxy match in general. I don't think that mattered because he outsped Gliscor, which means, because I am running some speed on it, that means that he was running max speed Gyarados, which means he didn't have any HP investment, so that should have been a guaranteed Oko. Pretty sure. Yeah, that is that. It brings our regular 51 and 11 on the series. That's a nice 40-game differential. That's going to be it for this time. Kind of a short episode. But oh well, we'll be back with some more later on. Hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, make sure you leave a like rating or a comment or whatever you would like to do, and I will see you all next time. And until then, game on.